this week I wanted to draw the attention of the House to the outbreak of the Ebola virus in the DRC and Uganda, and already over 60 people have died as a result of this ongoing outbreak. The head of WHO said yesterday that the outbreak could have begun as early as January, and I fear, Madam Deputy Speaker, is that drastic cuts to international aid have undermined the international community's preparedness to urgently identify and respond to outbreaks such as these. Yet under the Conservative government, aid was slashed from 0.7 of GDP to 0.5, and under Labour, down to its lowest levels as a proportion of GNI since 1999. We are responding to a crisis like the Ebola outbreak with one hand tied behind our backs. International development is important for Britain's strength abroad. Not my words, Madam Deputy Speaker, but the words of Tony Blair in his much commented essay last week. And I'd also say that I believe it's important to our national security as well. And Liberal Democrats enshrined the 0.7 international development target in law whilst in government, thanks in large part to the dedication of Liberal Democrat leader in the Lords, Lord Purvis, a law which has still not been repealed despite successive governments flouting it. So I ask the Leader of the House, will he ask the Foreign Secretary to come before this House and update us on the government's compliance with the International Development Act of 2015?
She refers to the outbreak of Ebola, and the current outbreak is affecting, as colleagues will know, the Democratic Republic of Congo and also threatening Uganda as well. Our estimation is that the risk to the UK population is currently low, but we do keep that under constant review. We've implemented a package of border health measures, including information screens live at Heathrow, Gatwick and Manchester airports, and NHS 111 pathways have been updated. But we do continue to work closely with international partners. Last month, we up to £20 million of new UK aid funding helped to contain the recent outbreak in the Eastern DRC, but we keep that under constant review. I couldn't agree more with her that the aid programme is an important part of our national security. I also think it's a moral cause, actually. But we are committed to a target of 0.7% when the fiscal circumstances allow that, and we are committing £1.4 billion a year to tackle human suffering in some of the worst humanitarian crises. We will still be the fifth biggest funder of development aid, and we will invest £850 million in the Global Fund for 2026-2028. So I do understand what she's saying about the need to go further, but that should not ignore the fact that we're doing everything that we can.